everyone that is not yet enlightened is inherently endowed with a seed of wisdom that can blossom one day into enlightenment, that opens up the Buddha I call Buddha Chakku, that manifests the Buddha vision, unlimited by space and time. With this vision, the individual self gets dissolved in the boundless universe, so that an enlightened one becomes part and parcel of the nature and the universe, manifesting the sublime qualities of nature. The individuality getting dissolved in the boundless universe means being sensitive to everything and every being in the universe. This happens as a separate drop of water getting dissolved in a lake, so that thereafter that drop of water cannot be found in anywhere in the lake, but it is there everywhere in the lake, as it has become part and parcel of the lake. In the similar way, the enlightened mind of the Buddha becomes so sensitive that it becomes part and parcel of the universal consciousness, the consciousness of the universe. And that is considered as metta in Pali, altruistic love. Even in Christianity, St. John's Testament says, Bible, God is love. In Christianity, it is the nature, it is the universe that is identified as God. Nature is God, and according to Christianity, the universe is God's creation. And in that creativity, there is a boundless sensitivity called altruistic love towards everything and every being. Even when we observe the universe and its nature, we see a selfless benevolence everywhere in the nature. There is no self-center in the universe, no self-center promoting its activities. They are automatic, they are natural, they happen selflessly. It is this selfless nature that generates us, that gives birth to us, that creates us, and that degenerates us, and again renew us after death. That shows the universal benevolence. Universe is there, the nature is there to look after us. It is the nature that is looking after us, sustaining us. Even when we become sick, it is the nature that cures us. Looking at this nature, we could realize that we should also lead a selfless life for the benefit of the others. The universe is doing everything for us without a selfish motive. The earth is rotating, but the earth has no self, no motive to rotate. It happens selflessly. It is the rotation of the earth that gives us day and night. The clouds give us rain. The sun and the moon gives us light. The heaven gives us light and rain for our benefit. Flowering of the trees is for our benefit. The flowers create honey for our benefit, for the benefit of beings. Then trees bear fruit for the benefit of beings. Their leaves are for our benefit. They absorb carbon dioxide in the air and emanate oxygen for our benefit. We cannot live without oxygen. As we are created by this universe, it is our duty to be like the universe in our behavior. Being selfish, being egoistic, we go against nature. It is this ego, it is this selfishness that lead to our craving, our hatred, our enmities, that make us sick. Hatred, especially the jealousy, envy, they burn our blood. They make our blood impure. It is our ill will towards others that destroy us. We get the ill will due to our selfishness, the sense of ego. Even though the nature that creates and sustains us has no ego, has no self-center. Buddha says, all our suffering are due to our thirst for pleasure called tanha. The thirst for pleasure, sensual pleasure, is called kama tanha. Kama means sensual. Tanha means mental thirst. Bhava tanha means we want things in the way we like. Bhava means to happen. Things should happen in the way that we like. But they don't always happen in the way we like. And if something happens, if something happens, or if something is there, not in the way we like, we dislike it. We hate things that are not according to our likes and our taste. These likes and dislikes are the cause of most our mental suffering as well as our physical suffering in sicknesses. That is why Buddha referred to tanha, the mental thirst, as dukkha samudaya. And he referred to suffering as our thinking. After his enlightenment, in his first paean of joy, he said, what happened in the enlightenment was stopping thinking, cessation of thinking, visankara gatan citta. We think of things we like, we think of things that we dislike, we think of things that are not clear to our mind. Not being clear to our mind means moha. Liking means raga. Disliking means dosa. And raga, dosa are the source of all our suffering. And those are created by going against the nature of the nature that we can see with our own limited wisdom, even without getting enlightened. Enlightened means the perfect vision of the reality of the nature. What is the basic reality of the nature? Nature is creative. It is dynamic. It creates everything by the natural energy. The energy of the nature that the scientists refer to is nothing but its creativity. Energy is not a thing. It is that creativity, through its dynamic, transforms things every moment. Even an electron is moving. Atom is always moving. Inside every atomic particle is rotating round itself. It is dynamic and in a constant. Everything is in a constant flux, a stream or flow of changes. Changes are there to renew things. Then there is birth, degeneration, and that leads to generation. Even the universe starts expanding from a black hole with the Big Bang. Scientists say the universe is still expanding. After the end of expanding, it starts contracting again by its own gravity. And scientists say it ends in a big crunch back into a black hole. Thus, through expansion and contraction, the universe is ever active. It is this nature that is depicted by the age-long mantra in Hinduism called Om. O is made of 3 letters. A, U, A means expansion, opening up of the universe. U means starting the contraction of the universe. Means the universe getting back into a black hole fully contracted. This happens not only in the universe. It happens in every activity of the universe. Even our earth moving around the sun sometimes get closer to it and get sometimes away from it. Expansion and contraction. Even in our breathing, we see that our lungs are expanding and contracting. Our belly is expanding and contracting. Everything is in a wave. The wave goes up and comes down. It is referred to in Dhamma as Upada Titi Bhanga. Upada is the rising of a wave. Titi means it going to its apex, the topmost point, Titi. Then Bhanga means it is coming down, going up and coming down. Everything is born to decay and die like that. And realizing that is possible even with our own wisdom, so that we will not be attached to anything or be resentful to anything. And that is the Buddhist attitude to life and every activity of the universe, so that we can live with a peace of mind in our life.